Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We continue our class or our video to manually code the MATLAB to solve the economic dispatch problems. Okay, so now we use the ChatGPT. Okay, we use ChatGPT. So you need to give the prompt lah. For solving the economic dispatch problem. Can you help me? So sometimes the ChatGPT will give you the coding using toolbox also, but normally they will give the outline. So as we discuss in class, normally we start with the define the problem, initialization, and then we do the fitness. So initialization including the representation for, or we call it encode, then selection, reproduction, evaluation, so on and so forth. So now he give the example, so you can use it, or sometimes you need to double check everything. Okay, it looks like the ChatGPT give you in terms of general coding. Okay, so this is the evaluate fitness, selection, crossover. Basically this one is not embedded in the MATLAB, that you need to do some coding to evaluate everything. So basically you can copy. Okay, so this one you can copy. Let's copy, put into the, see this one, define objective function, constant, other parameters. So number of populations, number of gene. This one we need to number of gene represent the variables to be solved. So you have 40 generators, so you have 40 column generate. Normally I will not suggest you to use larger number. Normally 30 is enough, and then 40 generators, I think the iteration maybe need to be longer. So this one you need to do evaluation, and then selection. This one crossover. This one is basically to produce the results. So still you need to have the data. Okay, so we can go here. I want to solve, let's say, because your assignment using 40 generators, so I try to use the smaller case. Let's take a look at Arumi. So just now we had previous video we have discussed about the 3 units, right? So try to like 13 generators. 13, I don't think we don't have any loss coefficient. Okay, this one is quite similar. So we try whether the ChatGPT can obtain the data from the web. Okay, I want to solve ED for 13 generators. The data is available here in table 1. Let's take a look whether it can be. Okay, basically it can be the coding that that given by the ChatGPT can be used. Okay, whether it can so you give the table. Still table you need to do it yourself. I think they give the similar code, right? Okay. So let's take a look. Copy this thing. So you need to do something lah. We change this to this code. I think it's quite similar. So you load the data. So you need to load the data lah. Let's say I think I have the data. So you can create by yourself. This is my previous project. Let's say DBMOED. So 6 units, 15 units. I think don't have 15 units. Let's say let's try we solve 6 units. So this is data. You have data 1, but this one consists of several advanced data. So let's take a look another. This is 40 unit EED things. Try to look at another program. ABC LD. This one ABC. Okay, this one 13 units. So we have 13 units. Okay, so this is our data. This one also you can obtain. I think you can obtain from the internet also using the artificial bee colony, but never mind, we want to use the GA. So this is our data. Okay, and then we don't have any. You can put into this your data. Okay, data column 1 present lower limit. Okay, this one I'm using lower limit, upper limit, lower limit, upper limit. This one alpha, beta, gamma, and then have I think this one have valve loading effects. Let's take a look at the data. This one. Okay, so maybe your assignment you can using do the comparison between the without loading effects, valve loading effects, as well as valve loading effects. So this example is including the valve loading effects. Okay, this is my data, and then this is the B loss coefficients. Okay, and then this one initialization. Where's the random? I think previously we have the initialization, right? Let's take a look here. Not this one. This one, initialization. You can copy back. Okay. Now the population, let's say we want to use 30. Number of gene is what? Number of gene is 13 because you have 13 variables. You have 13 generators to be solved. Blah blah blah. Max saturation 100. Let's say evaluate. So evaluate fitness. Basically, you can use the one that has been calculated here. This one, right? The LDGA one, but this one don't have any we don't have any valve rolling effects. Okay. So never mind, we try to solve these things. Let's say, I think the equation, the coding is quite similar. This one is ABCALD. This is my, see, quite similar. Using the, okay, never mind, or we can use ChatGPT. Okay, never mind, you can run first. Of course we have error. Save. SGA 13. Of course we'll have error. Generated data. Okay, fitness. To evaluate this value, generated data is data. Okay, the power demand, how much? Don't forget the power demand. This one 6 unit, right? No, 13 unit. Just now. Oh no, not this one. 13 unit. The power demand is this 1800. Okay, PD or power demand. PD. Of course will become error because you didn't create the fitness value. So you have error, you can put here. Okay. Try to copy and try to make sure that ChatGPT try to solve it. Evaluate fitness, calculate the fitness value. Okay, power level, total cost, generation parameters, fuel cost. Use another power penalty function. Okay, try to use the one that created by ChatGPT. Okay, this is manually. Okay, so you can put another into the other file, or you just put at the below one. This is the function. Fitness, evaluate fitness, population, generated data, power demand. It go power demand, right? So you just change everything to power demand to make sure that quite similar. Okay, so fitness, evaluate population, data. Data is our data. This one data. Okay, evaluate population, generated data, power demand. Number of individual, size, population 1. So basically you can copy what is the meaning of these things. Put here. We go 30 because you have 30 row, right? So no, wrong. It is wrong because you're supposed to have 13 because your number of number of individual supposed to be, okay, population number 31. Okay, correct. Number of individual 30 because we have 30 population. Fitness supposed to be number of individual 30 times 1. Okay, 130. The power levels, because you need to do everything. The 30 is population, 13 is your control variable or generators. Okay, population, the power levels is what? Normal element of power level. The power level J square. This one meaning that this is your okay. Try to guide the ChatGPT that your data is here. My data is like this. Okay, they will update. Okay, still I think it's still error. So basically you can say that you can stop. The data consists okay, you say that the first column is the minimum power output. Second column is the maximum power output. Right. Third column is alpha, beta, gamma. Okay. Third column is alpha or A. Fourth column is B. Fifth column is C. So let's until there. Can you help me code the economic dispatch based on this information? Okay. We try. Maybe okay, maybe not okay. So that's how you can use the ChatGPT. So you can delete this function. Paste. Fitness, everyday population data, power demand, size, fitness, number of individuals, power level, population, row, do one by one. The initial cost is 0. Number is power levels, population number 1, row 1, normal elevation. Okay, generators param, data G. Okay, minimum, param 1, param 2, ABC param 3, 4, 5. Fuel cost A, power level square is 1, A, P square plus B plus C. Okay, try. This is if the power demand is not fulfilled. Okay, try run. Supposed to be error, no problem. See, meaning that is meaning we go for the selection. The fitness value is complete. Try to look at the fitness here. See, there is the value there. Maybe right, maybe wrong. Oh yes, quite right. From the populations. Right. Okay. So the initialization, random number, but your random number basically need to be within the within the, we call it, you need to make sure that your population number, because it's population now, I think it's quite far from the supposed to be the results. See, in terms of the uh, 0 to 1 value, right? So you need to do something with the initialization. Population random, okay, you can ask ChatGPT to do it for you. Supposed to be within the boundary values of each generator, right? Okay, so try. So meaning that this is the, it's not just a simple initialization, but you need to use the, this one. Okay, put this one, this code as a initialization. You can put before this function, initialization populations. So this one population, you can say that just call this function. Okay, try it on again. Supposed to be error, still error at selection because we don't have completed the selection, we just do the evaluation. Right, now we try to look at the population. See, the population is among the value for each generator, it's not 0 to 1. Okay, we continue for the third video. So thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.